what is up, everyone? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be doing the iceberg for Subnautica. I like Subnautica. Alright, so this contains spoilers. Please, be aware of that. Alright, let's get into this. The Degassi Sea Base. Oh, sea bases. These are basically people who were here 10 years before us, and they set up bases, but they're doing great. Trust. Island fog. This is to prevent you from seeing the islands way too early. Yeah, there's nothing else about that. Alien vents. These are vents that can spawn, they can spawn cured peepers, and they lead to the Sea Emperor's cage. Cuttlefish eggs. There are 5 cuttlefish eggs in the entire map. You can find them. The cutest thing in the entire universe. Moving on. Reaper's Leviathan skeleton in lava zone. The Reaper skeleton is in the lava zone because sea dragons used to surface and then grab them and take them back down to the underwater, where they would proceed to burn. Fun times! Disabling the quarantine enforcement platform before Sunbeam even arrives is extremely hard to do unless you're a speedrunner. But he won't even land anyways, so it's cool though because it actually has a method for preventing people from getting a sunbeam from landing in their face, and that's, he encounters a debris field, so he can't land. Alright. Same universe as Natural Selection 2 is referring to the other game that came before Subnautica. So that's cool. Void Super Leviathan is referring to people thinking that there's another Leviathan out there in the void. It's a theory. Leviathan spawn locations. Anywhere on many places on the map there are Leviathan spawn locations such as the Aurora, the Dunes, Lost River, and a couple more. But they can only spawn in those locations. Like, they only have a set spawn point in a certain location in that biome. So that's about as good as I can explain it. The Crater Edge unfinished terrain. After 3,000 meters going into the void, you will find the world just stops. It doesn't go any further. So, yeah, that's cool. Arctic biome in base game. I'm not quite sure what this is referring to, so I'm probably just gonna look it up. What? Nope. Supposedly, it is an unused biome when you go out into the void. Oh yeah, by the way, first layer of the iceberg is like the sky, then the surface of the iceberg, or the tip of the iceberg, then like the surface, and I'll tell you when I ever get that. PDA fractal photos. If you take a picture, it will be sent to your PDA, like a screenshot. Then then you can take a picture of the picture, and then it makes a fractal forever. If you just keep on doing that, boom. Galactic Mongol Empire. I'm sorry. What? I have not heard of this. Hold up. Alright, I have no clue and I want to move on. The Donald Trump China. This one's a funny entry, but in the sparse reef, you'll find in the song at around 50 minutes or 50 seconds or 1 minute and 50 seconds, I'm not sure. Donald Trump is saying China in the background. It's really funny. So somewhere around that in the background noises. Seamoth dragon Seamoth sea dragon animation. The Seamoth had a animation for going up against, you guessed it, the sea dragon. And it got removed because they realized, oh wait, Seamoth can't even see the sea dragon. It can't even get to the sea dragon. What's the point? So they scrapped it. Scanner room, third person view. There's a window in the room, and if you go over with your camera, you get to see your body. Cool. Now moving on to, I don't know what to call. Yeah, I'm not even going to call these names anymore at this point. 8,000 meters hard-coded depth limit. Jeez. When you go 8,000 meters in the void, you'll get teleported up. 8,150 something, I think. No, 92, if I am being correct about that. You'll get teleported to the surface, dead center in the map. Building on the Aurora. This was a bug, I think. You used to be able to build on the Aurora. Scrapped single cell biome. I don't know what to tell you about this one. I think it was just gonna be another biome that was scrapped. Cool. Or that had like one thing in it. One main threat or something. Sandy Hook. I have to look this up. Alright, this one's a little, it's a little, weird to be this high on the iceberg, but, yeah. Sandy Hook, on December 14th, 2012, a mass shooting happened at the Sandy Hook Elementary School by a 20-year-old and Adam Lanza. He shot and killed 26 people. And that's why there's no guns or anything like that in the game. That's alright, so this is I'm not even squidding. It's a secret from the game. It's still in the game. If you enter the Cyclops, then there's a small chance that it will say, "You are the greatest captain in the world." I am not even squidding. Being a play on kidding because, you know, aquatic. Moving on. Crater is actually a giant reef back. This is a actually terrible theory about the crater we are on. It is a volcano, by the way. Being just a giant reef back, which is completely not true, as you can clearly see. The world just have an end. I don't see any tentacles. Moving on. Crush depth non-existent in the Sea Emperor's tank. If you were to teleport or make a vehicle in the Sea Emperor cage, I guess, tank, then it won't crush, including like the sea moth. Observatory technical biome. If you go into the void, it counts as its own biome, and there are ghost leviathans chasing you, wanting you dead. But if you place an observatory and go into it, they go away, since it's technically a biome. They didn't they didn't really think that through when making that a biome. Multiplayer mode. It was a scrap mode that won't be added. I think it won't be added ever, by the way. Taming stalkers. If you free the peeper, it lets you. And can bring metal scraps to you. Alright. Arctic zone is in the tropics. I am not sure about this one. I can find nothing about it being in the tropics, but I guess it's the biome in below zero. The Arctic biome in the base game is still a glitch. Whenever you're in a random place in the void, it just appears Arctic biome. Moving on, terraformer tool. It was a scrap tool that allows you to dig through literally anything, except for buildings. Do you know how broken that is? That's so broken. Pre-aurora crash zone biome. There are no reapers, because reapers are attracted to sound. Oh no! Oh wait, crap! I just realized what I was talking about. So prior to the aurora crashing, in the trailer, we get to see a beautiful biome. It is now called the Twisty Bridges in Subnautica Below Zero. Look it up if you want more information on what it would look like. Map editor, a scrapped feature. It would allow you. Oh yeah, next layer. Map editor. It would allow you to edit maps, like make a cool map. It was scrapped though. Or no, I don't even think it was considered. Warper language. It's a separate language that humans can't speak. Yippee. But somehow the PDA can do that. Alternate Cyclops design. I'm pretty sure it's talking about. Oh dang! What's his name? I don't know, but it actually looks like a real life boat. PDA voice origins. Let me look this one up. Apparently it was just a $60 like PDA voice pack. No clue what that is. But alright, cool. 9 conditions of stimulating terror. I know what they're talking about, but also I don't get it. Alright, I know what they're talking about, but I don't know what they are. So let me just pull that up real quick. Alright. Theory. The 9 preconditions for stimulating terror in humans. The blood. Alright. Match 7 of the 9. PDA log is the biome match 7 of the 9 for stimulating fear and terror in humans. Alright. 1 to 7 must occur within the biome, both the trench and the northern one. Odd color palette? Check. Noises? Check. Lighting? Check. Monsters? Check. Disorienting? No. Loneliness? Check. Yeah. So it has limited time. Oh wait. I'm trying to limited time. Yeah. The last 2 are hard to figure out, but I did what I could manage. Claustrophobia. Check. Bro, have you seen the crevice thing? Alright, back to the iceberg. It's small. It gives me claustrophobia. This is one that I'm excited to explain. Sometimes whenever you go to the Aurora and a Reaper Leviathan chases you, it can chase you from the Aurora all the way to the safe shallows. the safe place. Moving on. Weaponized crash fish. Alright, so if you grab one with like the propulsion one, I think. Propulsion cannon, and then fling it at something, the damage it does is, it's a couple thousands, I think. What? Hold on, let me look this one up. Alright, so this is what it's talking about. Hold on, let me look up. Alright, let me see if I can find a different one that's the same thing. Alright. So went from first life form, then common ancestor. You get it. You see what is happening. This one's an unclear placement. It's 95% of the thing. Alright, moving on. All fauna is one. Yeah. Alright, hold on. It's one gender. Hold up. Yeah, so they are all genderless. Cool. Moving on. Time capsules are randomly generated. What? Hold up here. Alright, so what that meant is that they can spawn in random places. Or they can only spawn in a couple places, I think. Prawn suit is from District 9. I've not heard of District 9. Look it up. Alright, so apparently it took inspiration from District 9. It is a show. Alright, so hold up here. Alright, this is one that I can't find information on at all. Alright. Procedurally generated word options. This was scrapped from the game. It was going to be like you could have a different word each time because I'm pretty sure it was just going to be too hard to do that. No water playthroughs. There is a glitch where you can turn off water, but you're still in water. Makes complete sense? Yeah, I know. The Peeper Leviathan. This is a fan-made Leviathan. Here, let me show you. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I would look. People. Jeez. No, if that was in the game, no. You would never catch me playing this game ever again. But yeah, this is the original meme. Instead of the Reaper Leviathan, it's the Peeper Leviathan. If I ever see this abomination of a... What is this? It's like partially invisible. No. Yeah, he's a Leviathan. Alright, so that's the entire list explained. All of these have been explained, except for like a couple that I missed. So yeah, I'll see you next time. Goodbye.